Hi folks, and welcome to Schick Happens. Got a little bit of sad news to report to you guys. Our cat Piano, who's appeared in probably at least 100 of my videos, passed away last week. He got cancer, and it was just, I guess, his time. And we really do miss him. He was not only our outdoor barn cat that helped keep the mice down here on the homestead, but he really was a big part of a lot of my videos in this YouTube channel, and he will be missed. When he showed up here as a stray a couple years ago, it took him a couple weeks to get used to the surroundings, the barn, us, but he just became a one-of-a-kind cat. We kind of figured he was around 10, 11 years old when he showed up, but we still got a couple good years of enjoyment with Piano. He brought a lot to this homestead and to the YouTube channel. But anyway, what we need help with is, just the other day, Lori and I decided to go to the shelter, and we picked up another stray that had been dropped off recently to them. It was an outdoor cat. It is fixed. It's a male. It's gray and white. And I think they had it for about 3 or 4 days before we went in and adopted it and brought it back to the homestead. We currently have it in the barn here right now with the barn shut up, just to get it acclimated with the area. Let's go take a look at him. As you can see, he's a really friendly cat. They guessed him to be about a year old, and a lady had him in a couple towns over, had him in the yard just kind of wandering around, and he came right up to her, and that's how he ended up at the shelter. He's missing the tip of his left ear here. Again, he's a male. He's been fixed. He's still got all of his claws, and he just seemed like a perfect candidate for the homestead and a barn cat, and to help with the mice we have around here. That's why we picked him up, and we needed to get a replacement for Piano for sure, for those reasons. But anyway, this is where you guys come in, and this is where I need your help. Is Lori and I, for the last few days, been trying to think of a name for this guy. And rather than just pick a name, we thought we'd reach out to you folks and have you guys pick a name. And I usually get around 200-300 views on my videos, and I'm hoping at least 50% of you participate in this, to give us a wide selection of names to choose from. And I can tell you right now, we're not going to go with, I don't want cuddly names, and neither does Lori. We don't want Snuggles or Fluffy or Mittens or anything like that. But I do want you guys to come up with a name that's fitting for Schick Happens, I guess. I guess the only requirements are the cutesy names try to avoid, and I guess anything over 4 syllables. Probably avoid those names too. So anyway, we'll let you guys stew on that for a little bit, see what you can come up with names. And we'll let this video run for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, and we'll go through and see all the suggestions that you guys come up with and pick the most appropriate one for this cat. I don't know, again, just avoid typical cat names. See if you can come up with something unique. And we certainly will use the one we picked from one of our subscribers, and that's what this cat will be named going forward. We currently have this cat confined to the wood shop inside my barn. He's got a litter box, fresh food and water, and we'll probably keep him in here for a couple days just to settle down and get acclimated with the shop, us, filming, and etc. And then here soon we'll open these doors up and let him have access to the entire barn. And we'll continue that for a couple days and see how that goes before we just open the cat hole on the side of the barn and let him have free reign of everything. We just want him to get used to us and to realize this barn in here is his home, his safe haven where he can go. And being in the wood shop here, I got to do some house cleaning. This thing's getting a little bit out of control for tidiness or lack thereof. But anyway, thanks for joining us here today at Schick Happens. If you can, take a moment to think of a name, leave it down in the comment section, and here in the upcoming week, we'll announce what name we picked. Of course, there's no prizes involved, but you get the honor of raising your hand and say, hey, I named that cat on Schick Happens. As cheesy as that sounds. Cheers.